gal are screaming brat, brat. Grown, I don't Snapchat. All I spit is mad facts. Chilling with the G's, sitting at the top, I don't really wanna leave. Came I saw, but they didn't wanna see. And all I need is a little bit of sleep. Ain't giving them the keys. Where I'm from in the middle of the east, and the road so cold in the belly of the beast. And the top boy is what many wanna be. But, back down. Raised in this mad town. They just want that gang sound. We don't give no hand out. They just stand round. I don't think they can doubt. Every time they copy me, they really make their dad proud. Hear them slumber. Do you hear the sound of the thunder? Remember belly sounds from the hunger. And we ain't scared of the ground where we under. Hear them slumber. Do you hear the sound of the thunder? Remember belly sounds from the hunger. And we ain't scared of the ground where we under. Back with a banger, ask about me, grind boy from the manor. Still full young and I got more to do. I got master Yempo like Skeps and Jammer. I influenced you before you was an influencer. That's why the world used our grammar in Europe, in Sydney, in Toronto, in New York. That's all in the planner. Tours every year, even when I don't drop, suitcase still pack up. We never lost and I'm still on the set, so a bedroom MC can still get had up. Man's not vain, but I can't listen to no one apart from the voice in my brain. They can give you my flow and chains, but they know this won't be the same. So stay in your lane. Man don't care if the sound you're pushing ain't ours this year. Stay in your lane. Too many man trying to do what I do, but they can't, it's clear. Stay in your lane. If you ain't passing a vibe check, don't ever come round here, round dubstep or ground grind, 140 or P-money. So stay in your lane. Man don't care if the sound you're pushing ain't ours this year. Stay in your lane. Too many man's trying to do what I do, but they can't, it's clear. Man's not vain, but I can't listen to no one apart from the voice in my brain. They can give you my flow and chains, but they know this won't be the same. Facts. P-money and Taiki, they cannot make this sound. AI can help.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fit. And an opening! Oh, it's off the post! In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating! Kane. And danger averted. Well read. Good visualisation and execution. Can he put it away? And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
And there's the delivery. And not the most convincing of headers when all was said and done.
Yeah, but in the end, I think the defender does enough to make it very difficult for him.
And the pass deftly cut out.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Takahashi. Kane. And losing possession. An encouraging move from the Raptors. Touched onto the woodwork. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Raymond. Sin. And he did well to cut it out. Samuelson. He's in behind.
Can Lloyd Sherrod, that's Lloyd Sherrod, please make yourself known to the nearest steward. Thank you.
And sloppy in possession from the Raptors. Jean. Messi. McDonald here. Real attacking intent from the Raptors. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Really good ball there. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Really good challenge. On to Messi. Lamine. Now opening things up. Holding on to it.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in great stop.
Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. It did look on for them, but not to be. And making the run to the inside. Oliveira. Sin. Nicely timed tackle. That's useful play. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Samuelson. Excellent vision. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Todd. Can they level the game?
They're just looking for the right moment here.
Sin. Oh, read it really well. Sin. Shaping to shoot. Taking one for the team. And an opening. And a goal! They've increased their lead. And they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Todd. That final pass, you just feel. Well, then the one that fails to hit its target. Lamine. Oliveira. Not the pass he had in mind. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, it was their own throw-in.
Well, that didn't look good, did it?
Todd. Now the Raptors could get in behind the defence. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. It's a good-looking pass. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, pumped clear. So, half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. Well, the Raptors were a long way from their best in the first half. Will we see a response from them now in the second 45? Trying his luck. Terrific block there. And played towards the near post. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. It's with Defoe. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Lamine. That's a good-looking ball. Chance with the chip. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal.
Oliveira. And the defensive intervention there. Samuelson. And they have possession again. Lovely weight. He's through. That's cheeky. And meeting the bar with that excellent chip.
Well, had that gone in, it would have been a wonderful goal.
Messi. And out of play. The pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw in now. Sin. Well, it's the turn of the Raptors now. Teasing ball in. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Admirable attempt to play advantage, but a free kick now. Oh, good strike! And that's a smart stop. A goalkeeper on his toes. Playing it in. Cha. Oliveira. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Samuelson. Harvey. Firing it towards goal. And that will be a corner. Played over. Well, they could break at pace. Well, they have to pay attention. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
And over comes the corner. Well, the keeper really taking charge. Was never going to be denied. And nicely over the top. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. Trying his luck. Now the keeper grabs it. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Lugo. Sin. And veering in field. Takes the shot. Oh, that's great defending. Good conditions for the counter. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. And the Raptors exploiting the space on the flank. Raymond. And regaining control of the ball. Well, had no intention of losing out. Takahashi. Lamine. Really good challenge. Good looking cross. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Todd. Could be dangerous. Can he score? And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
It's with Defoe. Foul but rightly play on. Well, he can't always play advantage. Free kick. Raymond. And the defensive intervention there. Quick break could be on. Threading it. Can he keep his composure? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. It is to be a throw-in. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are...
After all this time, still got your hand in mine. When I see you smile, it gives me meaning.